I'm turning 26 this year. That means I am closer to 30 than I am to 20. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about it. Because mentally, I feel like I'm 17 and I meet other 17 years old. And I thought to myself that I'm definitely not 17 years old. Like no, I don't act like that. But like, do you ever feel like you just get stuck, frozen in time at a certain age? I don't know if it's just me. By the way, this is my secret YouTube channel. I hope nobody find me because this is me off the record. Don't hold me to it. Mentally, I feel 17 years old. I don't know why 17, like 16, 17. I feel like 16 is too young. Don't quite feel 18, even though I would say I'm a pretty mature person at my age. Like, well, I'm somebody's mom, so I have to be. And like being closer to 30 feels so scary in a way. I don't know, somewhere in time, somebody decided that there's all this pressure come with being 30. Like you have to be successful, you need to own a house, you need to have a good job, you have to be financially stable, you have to be in a long-term relationship, be married preferably. Like who decide that? I want to know who decide that, because I feel like all of us living under this pressure when it comes to being 30, and then when you get closer to 30, it's like, oh shit, I haven't achieved any of those things, or I haven't achieved as much as I should be, because it's like we view 30 as the cutoff. Who decided 30 was the cutoff? If we would have to achieve everything we ever dream of, all the goals that we wrote down by the time we're 30, what are we supposed to do when we're 31, 32? And like so on and so on, because I mean, most of us will probably live until we're 60, 70, right? Well, I mean, I'm Asian, so I'm probably gonna live until I'm about 90. And I don't know about you guys, but 26 feel old. Like not old, but you get what I mean. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's like, haha. This is just the trial, early 20 part, and then you turn 25, and it's like the other end of 25 feel old, even though you're not. It's funny because I have a conversation with my best friend last week, and she's a year older than me, so she's turning 27, but the sound of 27 sounds so young. And then I'm like, I'm turning 26 this year, and that sounds so old. Bitch. Why? Who decide that? But I truly feel like though this year I am finally not just growing older, but a little bit wiser too, I hope. Because I don't know about you guys, but 2026 is, okay, a little bit of a context. I'm a little bit of a astrology, numerology, a theorist kind of girly, okay? I just believe in those things. It's true. Anyways, this year 2026 is my personal year 1. So last year 2025 was my personal year 9, which means closing all chapter, closure and everything. Last year when I turned 25, a little bit after that, I was going through this huge, like I call it my mid-20 crisis, because I woke up one day and I don't know if it was because my frontal lobe has finally developed, but I was not feeling like myself. Like I can physically feel that I'm changed in some way. Like I'm not the same person as I was when I went to sleep last night. Like I was not the same person that I was at 16, 17, at 23. I feel different. Like I start viewing everything different. I start questioning everything. I don't even know if I like this job anymore. I don't even know if I like this career at all. Like the career I've been doing for the last 8 years. I don't even know if I like the life, the way I was living. Like I wasn't even sure about all the relationships I have and all the friendships I have. And it was just like, I was in a mess. Okay. I was a mess for like a week. But being my avoidant self, I kind of just get busy to forget about it. And yeah, I just keep doing other things to like try not to think about it, because one thing about me, I'm a control freak. So when I'm not in control of the situation, I will freak out. Okay, I will freak out and I will act like the whole house is on fire. So that's what I did. And then this year I really start to integrate everything. Like I said, I'm growing wiser, not just older. Okay, this year I really fully embrace all those identity shifts, and guess what, all the traumas that I've been avoiding for the last 10 years finally come to hold me back in the ass. Note that advice, bestie. If you are avoiding your problem, avoiding your trauma, and if you're like me and just don't like confrontations emotionally and not dealing with things, and you like to keep yourself busy doing other things to not deal with what you're feeling and whatever you're going through, letting yourself feel it, that's like another topic I could talk about. But we have time, so yeah, come back next time and it'll be up. Maybe. Anyway, I digress. It's come back to haunt me, like literally things that I did not process because I'm just gonna avoid it. Anyway, it's all come back to haunt me. It's like all the identity with all the trauma, all those identity that was created by all the events that happened, all the canon events that shaped who I become and who I evolved throughout the year. They all just show up in the room. They all beat me up at the same time because of my avoidance habits that I'm still fixing. The last 10 years feel like a literal blur. I feel like I've done so much. I've done so much for the last 10 years, yet it felt like a blur when I think about it. It's because whenever something big happens, whenever things happen, I shove it back in this treasure chest and then I sit on it and then things just like, and I crash out. That's how it felt. I don't know, but like this, like recently, so we are in February now. Recently, I don't know if I have like this epiphany or like awakening, or because I start doing my inner work and my subconscious work. Yeah, your girls is working on her side. I start really understand it. I don't know, is it because I'm start getting into this mentality? Who cares? Like, you know, it's not a shame to be feeling the emotion I was feeling. It's not something that is like should be looked down on. Who decided that we all have to act nonchalant, pretend that things that happened 10 years ago doesn't affect that? Because guess what? It does, and it's all of us if we don't address it. Anyways, I think this year is finally the year where I'm actually just accept that's just me as the person. Although identity that's I shift throughout the year, through what happened when I was a teenager, what shaped me from my first relationship, my past relationship, my past friendship, just people that I've connected and come across through my life really shaped the person who I am today. And I just have to accept it. I just have to stop, silence them and shove them back in the closet like, no, you go back there. And that's really make a difference, I think. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't, maybe it does, maybe you can relate, maybe you can't, but that's how I feel about turning 26 this year. I guess that's just because of growing up in life. We're supposed to be learning the lesson, and it's still going to affect us until we actually learn the lesson. And if you're like me, sometimes it's just gonna take a little bit longer. And don't quote me, I am a Taurus, so I hold on to things. I don't detach. I don't fully detach. I'm like a Doberman. When I bite, I don't let go. Okay, that's just me as a person. Anyways, we are officially turning 26 in 2 months. I am an April Taurus. Taurus season's coming, baby. And hopefully this year is finally the year I can feel it already that we are not just getting older, but a little bit wiser too. This is the year we are finally addressing all those traumas and embracing all those identities. This is the year where I let all the Hailey, all the identities sit at the same table. That 16 years old Hailey, she doesn't get denied anymore. She can come settle with us. Anyways, that's just off the record, so don't hold me to it. See you next time.